Okay, hi everybody. My name is Tina. I'm so happy to be here. I feel like I haven't been here forever. Um, I love doing my videos, and I haven't had a chance to do it because I've been super busy out in the field. But you'll probably get another 400 videos now because I love doing them. Okay, so what I'm seeing out in the field is there's a lot of pitfalls that people aren't aware of when it comes to macro law and the quality payment program. And this video is going to focus on raising your awareness of those pitfalls. So I was playing Candyland the other day with my daughter, and I said, oh my God, this is the perfect way to explain the pitfalls to Macra. So it's not boring, but more importantly, it's coming from a non-threatening place because everybody in the field is scared. They're all scared. They all feel very threatened by MACRA and the quality payment program, and rightfully so. They have to literally transform their business models in no time and still take care of the patient. So it is threatening to them. So I just want to make this super clear that this is not to make fun or make light of anything. This MACRA's law is very serious, and I take it very serious, but it's very complicated. So I just want to find creative ways to educate you on what you need to be mindful of. Okay, with that being said, here's my little candy. I mean, who doesn't love Candyland? This is like, we play this all the time. I love it. It's so vibrant. Okay, so this is mine. I know it looks totally different, but you know, you'll get the information. So MIPS is all about the points. It's all about getting the points. You have to get the points in order to get the reward. That's just the way the law is set up, right? So we're on start. So you can either start collecting your performance data on 1/1/17, or if you're not ready, you can start on 10/2/17. Either way, you have to submit it by, not submit it, I'm sorry, collect it by 10/10/17. And you have to meet the thresholds to even be in it. And that's $30,000 in Medicare Part B charges and 100 patients. If you're new to Medicare, you're not in it. If you're participating in an advanced APM, you're not in it. There's other pitfalls. But again, I just want to talk about the pitfalls. I don't really want to educate you on macro. I will along the way, but I really want to focus on the pitfalls. Okay, so if you are any of these clinicians, you are on start, right? And you want to gain points in 2017. So let's start getting you the points, and let's show you the pitfalls. Okay, where am I? Okay, so we're over here. So you either report as a group or an individual, and you can read it. The individual is a single MPI, and it's tied to a single TIN. You will get your positive or negative adjustment in 2019. Or a group 2 or more, your MPIs are, you basically reassigned your MPIs to one TIN. There's a strategy to report as individual or a group. That's not what this video is about. 6/30/17, I put that there because it's important to know if you are doing a group that you need to attest to CMS by 6/30/17 that you are going to report your data as a group, or you need to know that you're doing it as an individual. So 6/30/17 is super huge, which is why I put it there. Also, for all of you guys that are ACO track 1, please know you have to submit your ACI data. The ACO will submit your quality data, but it's your TIN that will tell CMS that you submitted your ACI. So you have to do ACI. That's another thing. Okay, so now we're in pick your pace, right? So in 2017 only, CMS is going to allow clinicians to pick their pace. So you can pick your pace, 4%, you get nothing. Well, no, you don't get nothing. You get a minus 4% to your Medicare Part B. You can do option 2, which is submit something, which is one quality measure on one patient and one improvement activity, or all base ACI. You can pick option number 3, submit your data for 90 days. I would say definitely do it for more than 90 days. And option 4 is submit for full year. and everybody knows me, knows I'm all about the full year. Okay, the first pitfall, picking option 2 for pick your pace. The reason why this is a pitfall, yes, you will avoid the penalty. You'll avoid the 4% penalty, but you're only going to get a score of 3 out of 100. Why that's a problem? Okay, because it's public reporting. CMS now plasters your MIPS score all over physiciancompare.com. There are patients that click on Physician Compare. The statistics are 100,000 clicks a day on Physician Compare. The patients are looking for doctors, physicians, specialists, whoever. They're looking for clinicians. And if they see on Physician Compare a score of 3, you're not going to get picked. The reason why you need to care, the reason why you need to care is because about 10,000 people sign up to Medicare a day. So you're going to want that business. So that's why that's a pitfall. So yes, you avoid the 4% penalty, but you only have a score of 3. Another reason why that could be a pitfall is it's a national competition, right? So if you only have a score of 3, your peers have higher scores already. They have a score of 21 or 68 or 72, whatever. They have higher score than 3. You're going to be behind in the competition. So that's why that's a pitfall. Where am I? Sorry. I always do this. Okay, moving on. The quality performance categories were at 60%. So everybody knows you submit 6 measures out of 200. 1 has to be high priority, 1 has to be one outcome, and it's on 50% of your patients. If you are a group of 16 or more, you have to submit the all-cause admin measure. Groups 25 or more, you have to submit your quality data for full year. Here's the pit. Where's the pit? There it is. I'm stupid. Okay. Beware of the benchmarks. Okay. With this performance category, favorable benchmarks, you need to just be aware. It's not just, just pick 6 measures and submit them, which is what everybody's saying. No. There's a strategy to this. There's a strategy to get into the points. So if you just submit your measures that you've been doing for PQRS because you're familiar with them, wonderful. Just be aware that this is a national competition, and your peers, if they did well in those measures, you're only going to get 3 points for that measure when you could have gotten 8 or 9 points for that measure. So you need to just be aware that it's not just picking measures that you're familiar with or that you like. Just be aware that it's about the benchmarks. So that's the other thing. If you pick the 90 days, the pick your pace 90 days, option 3, great. Just be aware that if you only see 19, you have to see 20 patients within 90 days to earn more points. If you only see 19 patients within that 90-day set, you're only at 3 points. Again, it's about the strategy. It's about being aware, the strategy, and getting the points. Remember the scale. If everybody's doing well, you can get more points for submitting in different data submissions. So it's not just selecting measures that you know. There's a little more to it, which is the whole point of my Candyland. It looks like I didn't really put time into it, but honestly I did. Okay, so moving along. So just be aware of the quality pitfall. So then you choose your submission method, which is claims, EHR, data registry, QCDR, or CMS web interface for 25 groups of 25 or more. You get two bonus points for submitting additional outcome measures, 1 bonus point for submitting additional high priority measure, and you get up to 10 points submitting measures, end-to-end reporting, which is claims and you can't alter it. It has to be, you just can't fix it. It has to go as is. Okay, moving on to the ACI category, worth 25% of your score. This category excludes the PAs, the NPs, the CRNAs, if they want to. It doesn't mean they have to, but you could be excluded if you are those clinicians, if you choose so. Okay, so you have to attest on 1117 that you yes, or you have one patient in the numerator. Collect your 50 bonus points. You need 50 points in this category. You have to get the base points. These are the base. Sorry, I'm trying to do this fast. Depending on what edition you have for your EHR. But you have to do the base points to get ACI right off the bat. Okay. You get 90 points for submitting additional ACI measures. Let me see if I have an example handy. I don't think I do. Additional measures. Okay. ACO Track 1 pitfall. This is a big one, and I said it already. Just know that if you're in ACO Track 1, they will submit your quality, but they will not submit your ACI data. You have to submit it. Okay. You get 5 points in ACI for submitting to the registry, not immunization. So it's any of these. If you participate in any of those, you get 5 points. I suggest you do. You get 10 points for using CERT with your improvement activities. Okay, pitfall. If you had high meaningful use scores, it doesn't mean you're going to have high ACI scores because the system changed. It's not all or nothing anymore. The system changed. This is it's continuous now. So don't just bank on if you had high meaningful use that you're going to get high ACI scores. Okay, moving forward. Improvement activities worth 15%. You get 40 points if you participate in the patient-centered medical home model. And if somebody in your group is in that model, you get that as well. You get the 40 points. So if you could find somebody in your group that has that's in that, you're golden. Also, because of special scoring for being in the ACO, you get 40 points off automatically. Okay, if you aren't in either of those, you have to pick out of 94 activities, pick 4. Each activity is weighted. High is 20 points, medium is 10. There's only 13 I want to say it's 13 high weighted. Okay, pitfall. If you picked option 2, pick your pace, which is 1 quality and 1 improvement activity, or all base. If you pick that and pick your pace, just know if in your improvement activities you pick a medium weighted improvement activity, it's only going to be worth 7.5 points. So that's why it's a pitfall. So just be mindful if you picked option 2 and pick your pace, if you only pick a medium weighted, it's going to be 7.5 points. Cost categories, nothing in 2017, but it's not really nothing in 2017. I want everybody to get their quality resource use reports so you know what your episodes in care are costing Medicare. It's going to become 10% in 2018. That's a whole nother story. There's your 10/2/17 to start collecting data if you haven't done so already. 3/31/18, huge date. No matter when you started to collect your data, you have to submit it by 3/31/18. Everybody has to. And then there's your finish. 2019, positive or negative. I put up to 22% because you absolutely positively can get up to 22% money, but you will only be subject to -4%. So don't get scared. That I put that there to like motivate you. Okay, so that's my Candyland. That's my Candyland pitfall demonstration. I hope it was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you. Bye. demonstration. I hope it was helpful. there's pitfalls, and if you don't have time to read the law, you're not going to be aware of them. And I want everybody to succeed. So I appreciate you and want everybody to do well. Call me with any questions. Tina at macroconsultant.com. Have a great day.